Alright, hello and welcome to another episode of Atomic Martians Toy Reviews, your weekly dose of toy news, reviews, and all things geeky. I'm Matt.
Jason.
Jay.
Alright, we're starting off the show with some news. Alright, Atomic Martians and Tenacious Toys is presenting a contest. We are giving away a 3A World War robot, Large Martin Iron Panda. Now, this is the soon-to-be-released 9-inch variety of the Iron Panda. And, of course, it's completely free if you're lucky enough to win the contest. All you have to do is go to facebook.com/Atomic Martians and write on our, post a comment on our wall basically saying why you enjoy toys. I mean, it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
You know, you can write pretty much anything. It could be anywhere from like 5 words to a whole paragraph if you really wanted to.
Started writing their doctoral thesis on why they love toys.
Yeah, exactly. Or it could just, you know, you could just sit there and just randomly hit keys or whatever, and it'll be in there in the contest. It doesn't matter. It could be complete gibberish. Like
now you told everybody what my entry's going to be.
Yeah. Well, that's the catch. You can't enter.
Yeah, you're not allowed to enter.
You see Pedro Strossador, you know who that is.
And deadlines for entry is March 29th, so make sure you get in before March 29th. And we'll be doing the drawing on next week's episode. And next week is our 20th episode, so it's kind of a big deal.
Special.
I would assume.
This is silver anniversary.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It's 1/5 centennial.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I'm not buying you guys anything.
No, we know what happened last time we bought each other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christmas.
It wasn't.
This
it
time
wasn't
your
pretty.
gift is my presents.
Yeah. So anyway, enter the contest. It's not a scam, I promise. And Tenacious Toys will send you a.
Hold on, the fact that you gotta say it's not a scam.
Well, there's a lot of people going to the link, but not a lot of people entering the contest. I mean, we only have like 20 or so entries. Either everyone's waiting till the last minute, or everyone thinks it's a scam and they don't want to.
Well, this is not eBay, so you don't need to snipe the contest.
No, so, you don't have to wait till the last like 5 seconds in order to enter. You can enter at any time. So, if you're curious about our rules and stuff like that for the contest, go to atomicmartians.com, and the little contest button on the top of the screen will direct you to all the rules and everything for the contest. And that's it. It's pretty simple, you know. And go to tenacioustoys.com and check out their stuff too.
Also in toy news, artist Tom Crone has made some Atomic Martian t-shirts. And you can get those at cafepress.com, I believe.
Yeah.
Or you can go right to our website and click on the link. But they are pretty hot and tasty.
Yeah, they started at $9.99, and they're pretty cool. It's an original design by Tom Crone, and he's a very talented artist. And I don't know, I think he did a good job.
He looked pretty sweet. I'm looking forward to it. I'm waiting for mine to come in now. So
Yeah, I ordered mine, I think, Sunday night.
Yeah, so hopefully they'll arrive. You can get them. You can get them just a plain white T-shirt. You can get the ringers, or you can get like multicolored ones or whatever.
Yeah.
And you know, rock the Atomic Martians.
Yeah, let us know that you like us.
Please,
yes.
you can send us pictures of you in our T-shirts.
Oh, that'd be awesome, man.
We'll
That'd be really cool.
we'll
put it on the show and the website and everything like that. So definitely worth it.
Don't need a picture of me, because I'll probably just show up wearing it.
Yeah, probably, most likely.
You can like stand up and they'll be like, "Oh, what's this
T-shirt? What's this going on here?"
Yeah. So yeah, check out Tom Crone's other stuff. He does a lot of movie monster T-shirts and designs and stuff like that. His blog is the blog that walks like a man, I think is what it's called.
It's a good blog.
So you know, he does a lot of cool stuff. So really good artist and everything. I definitely highly recommend checking it out.
Alright, so up on the preview docket, the first one here, a bunch of Green Lantern stuff from Mattel that just makes me die on the inside a little bit. It's basically a bunch of Green Lantern movie stuff. It's not bad, not all of it at least. A lot of it is, but not all of it.
Yeah.
I think the highlight of all the products that they have coming out here is definitely the Movie Masters Kilowog.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
He looks really beast. They're supposed to be like the same scale as all the other Movie Masters, so like 7-8 inches. So he'll probably be bigger.
Yeah, much. He's supposed to be considerably bigger. He's put like their 6-inch scale, and then he's supposed to be in scale with them from the movie. So
so
he's probably like 9 inches or something.
He'll be ginormous.
So it'll be pretty sweet. And then they also have some other stuff, some I guess more gimmicky products, which typically I like stuff with a gimmick. Don't get me wrong, but
like the mech suit.
We have a Green Lantern mech suit, which my guess is that it's just a translucent mech suit from Avatar. I don't know. That's what it looks like.
Next thing you know, would be like translucent people constructs that look like cats.
Yeah.
Avatar.
But I don't know how I feel about that. I like the idea of like they're making like big construct accessories. That's always something I thought was kind of cool with Green Lantern. You know, I thought they should always come with more stuff like that. But this might be taken a little bit far. Well, there's really no differentiating factor. I mean, it's all like they look exactly. They're all translucent green. So
yeah,
you know.
I mean, you're going to run into this issue whenever they make a movie
based
on something you really enjoy and like. And it's nice that what you like is getting a bunch of attention, and a lot of people are getting to experience the Green Lantern and stuff, but then you got a bunch of crap toys and marketing and merchandise and stuff like that coming out too.
It's just like when a Batman movie comes out. You know, you see like a bunch of like Batman stuff, and it's like, there's the Batmobile, there's the Joker, and then there's like 18 different versions of Batman.
I know, and everyone's like on the Batman or the Green Lantern bandwagon. And
man, I love Batman. I went over to the flea market and picked me up 20 of them comics for $1. I'm going to be rich.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, this is basically saying, I mean, there's going to be some cool stuff coming out, but there's going to be a lot of crap coming out too, because they're really trying to market this stuff to all ages. They're trying to market it to little kids to all the way up to full-grown adults and man children. So
yep, that's pretty much nail on the head right there.
Yeah. So am I happy with the attention that my boy Green Lantern is getting? You bet your ass I am. But it comes with a price.
We don't know if it's good or bad yet.
Yeah. It's going to be good in my eyes no matter what.
Yeah.
Right.
Based on the pictures, it looks pretty bad in my eyes. But I don't know what you're looking through when you see these things. But
beer goggles.
Apparently. So yeah, this stuff should start trickling in. The movie doesn't come out until July, I think, or June. Is it June, July?
June, I think.
June. Captain America comes out in July. That's right. Anyway, so the movie comes in June, so you probably May, April, May is probably when a lot of these start coming out.
Like early May.
Yeah.
So
fingers crossed, man.
So keep an eye out. I'm sure it's not going to be very difficult to spot all the Green Lantern merchandise.
You'll think it's St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, all over again. Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right, what else we got? All right, next up we have the Green Lantern Brightest Day, Wave 2, actually. This is from DC Direct, and this includes Martian Manhunter, Hawkman, Mera, and Firestorm. So what do you guys think?
Super sweet Firestorm.
Ditto.
He's going to be awesome. The way the character's been moving in the comics is pretty interesting, and this looks to be a very nice figure of the current incarnation. So.
And we have another Mera figure coming out, which is nice. Hopefully it's as good as the last one.
I think it will be. There's really great detail, and I think Martian Manhunter looks like killer too.
Yeah, I love Martian Manhunter. I think that's awesome.
It's like a nice mix of modern and classic. I mean, I know it's not like any particular choice on the toy designer's part. It's really the artist's interpretation in the comic, but I really like it. It's a nice mix. He's got pants on. That's good.
Yeah, that's to say. It's nice to see him move into the 21st century with some pants.
Yeah.
Now, what do these four characters have in common as far as dealing with the Brightest Day storyline, or why are they clumped together? Is there any reason?
So let's see. Hawkman, Martian Manhunter, and Firestorm, they were all resurrected in the Blackest Night. And Mera was one of those characters that got deputized in Blackest Night.
Yeah,
so that's
she's a Red Lantern.
That's how they fit together. And then she, the stories in the Brightest Day comic book kind of revolve around all four of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, I don't know. These figures look cool. Hopefully we'll get some more pictures of them. And I believe this wave comes out next month. I think April. According to Entertainment Earth anyway. I don't know. So, April, May, somewhere in there. They should start popping up in your comic shops or wherever you buy your DC Direct stuff. So
yeah,
it'd be sweet.
So I look forward to buying Firestorm.
So
Martian Manhunter too. So I guess we'll be review like almost all the Blackest Night figures. Now we're have to review all the Brightest Day figures.
It's only spring,
But here's the good news: not as many GLs.
That's true. Reviews. All right, first up for our reviews, we have Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, this is a 10-inch Sonic the Hedgehog with over 12 points of articulation. According to the little hologram on here, it's safety tested as well.
Awesome.
I can't imagine what safety issues they had to test.
Yeah, I don't know either. Maybe speed. Speed is a factor. You don't want them.
Don't want to poke your eye out with that
catching your carpet on fire when he's running through your house.
That's what she said.
So I don't know. This guy looks awesome. I like the package. He was reasonably priced. I think he only cost me like $15. For a gigantic 10-inch figure, I think that's a really good deal. Actually.
Sonic, that's a character everybody likes. Everybody can do that.
Yeah, he's a classic. So made in China. I don't know. There's not anything else unless y'all have something you want to add.
I like the box.
I do too.
I do too.
It reminds me of you're gonna kill me for this. Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story. It reminds me of his box.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
I can dig on that.
Yeah.
Well, that's part of the thing that really stands out on shelves. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I like that box a lot. That's something you keep them in too.
Yeah. Well, we're not going to.
No.
So.
Rip this thing
All right, give us a minute. We'll get it open, and then we will begin the review process. So. All right, we got them out of package and everything, and overall, I mean, he definitely looks like Sonic the Hedgehog, and he's definitely very big. The biggest qualm I think I have with him is the fact that he is kind of floppy. Like he doesn't. It's very difficult to pose and stand up and everything. I mean, he does a lot of stuff. You can have him like running and doing that kind of thing, but
as long as you hold him.
Yeah, but you try to stand him up, and next thing his knees are buckling. His it's just like they didn't use the proper joints. You know, to reinforce his knees and legs and stuff like that to hold him up.
And then it's like, okay, we're gonna make this like really accurate looking character. Well, the accurate looking character has a big head, big hands, big feet, and skinny everything else. How's that gonna stay? You know, they didn't really think it through how that was gonna work as a figure. I don't think.
Yeah, if this was, I mean,
he has like super heavy extremities.
Yeah, honestly, it was real. He would fall apart. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it never worked. Yeah,
that's why he's a cartoon character, right?
Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't know. What do you think of him, Matt? I mean,
I think I was agreeing with what you were saying. Where like from a distance, he looks really nice. He looks like Sonic, which is cool.
Totally.
He looks just like the game character.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. But you get him up close, and he looks kind of bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Jay, do you have any opinions of him?
I was talking about this a little bit earlier, but I thought he kind of like, upon closer inspection and even at a distance a little bit, I was like, he looks like Sonic, but he also kind of looks like an art project, like just took some stuff and kind of stuck it together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they didn't do any shading or highlights on this figure. Everything's all solid color, and they rely on your lighting in your room and stuff like that to provide the shading and stuff, which is okay for the most part. It doesn't look bad, but there's certain parts like his mouth are barely visible.
Yeah, exactly.
You can barely see the smirk.
In
yeah, if they did that, or even if they just did like a little bit of shading like around his eyes and stuff like that, you know, it's kind of give him a little bit more detail. You know, there's not a whole lot of detail to him. Everything's all solid colors.
Yeah, and you know, it wouldn't be like such a big deal on something like a superhero action figure. And the reason I say that is because those a lot of times already have a lot of color in them to bring out those details. But on something like this, it can really use that extra bit of, like you were saying, highlights and some shading here and there.
Yeah.
Instead of just blue plastic.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we. I mean, there's not a whole lot to him. He is definitely posable. He has a lot of points of articulation. He has some cool features like these little thumbs up and everything.
You can judge at a gladiator contest.
Yeah, he could. And he could thumbs down. Yeah.
Off with his head.
Yeah. So I think we should just go right into the reviews. I mean, there's not a whole lot. You can go and score them up and everything. There's not a whole lot to talk about other than that.
Yeah. So I'll be doing the appearance for him. For appearance overall, he got a 7. The pros is that he looks like Sonic. I mean, that's a cool thing. We talked about it before. He looks like the in-game character. Cons, once you get closer to him, you notice stuff like paint defects. The fact that, for me, specifically, I think he looks like he was made out of like balsa wood or something. But he doesn't look like the character he's supposed to represent. You know, he looks just like Sonic from the game. It's like he stepped out of the 360 screen, so.
Yeah. Okay. I took value. For value, we gave it a 6.7. It's actually pretty low. The things that we don't like, it is kind of expensive. It's $15, which is, if you really think about it, though, I mean, from a different perspective, it's not. You are kind of getting $15 worth from a 10-inch figure because this guy's not that great a quality for the most part. So I personally don't think $15 is a lot of money for a subpar quality figure that's really big. But you guys thought it was too expensive for the quality.
So that last one kind of went all over, but I had quality, and for quality we gave him an overall score of 6. Good things about this figure, lots of articulation. You can move the wrists, the arms, the legs, even the torso. But the fact that it was like there's like a lot of really obvious seams on the figure, here at the head, on the feet. That his legs are kind of flimsy and that you can't move him around a lot. That really took away from the experience with the figure and kind of cut it down. And then, as we said earlier, with the appearance, kind of the bland color scheme didn't really do much for us. So overall quality, we gave him a 6.
So overall, the final score we gave this character is a 6.6. I don't know. It's
take it how you will.
Take it how you will. He's not very good quality. The joints are all wrong on this figure. They probably should have used better.
Well, I mean,
more
stuff,
reinforced. Yeah, it's very, very simple joints.
Probably a little bit better. I mean, that stops it. It stops itself, but like a little kneecap or a little elbow cap would have been really nice.
Yeah, exactly. And there's certain things like there's some foot separation, gaps and so and the seams and everything on the foot, and there's some very noticeable like
paint defects,
like clumps almost, like of paint on on his face and everything. So overall, I don't think this figure is not very well made. But if you really like Sonic and you really want a 10-inch Sonic figure and you don't have very much money, you might want to roll. You might want to roll the dice on this guy.
Put him on the shelf; he'll look awesome.
Yeah, or keep him in the package. He looks good in the package too.
Yeah,
so.
Totally.
So
make a little Sonic shrine.
Yeah, so 6.6 for him. We're not overly impressed with him, but it's not.
I want to say it would have been a 7.0 if we never opened him.
It might actually be a little bit higher, actually.
I mean, looks like he's got awesome articulation.
Yeah.
10.
He looks amazing.
That's the point, right?
Well, when I was in the store and I bought this guy, I looked at him. I was like, "Oh my god, that figure's only $15. That's awesome. That figure's huge." And then now I know why it's only $15. I mean, they did not dump a lot of money into manufacturing these things. It probably only cost them like $2 to make the whole thing.
It just now clicked to me why you're like, that's a great deal. Because think about it, Matt. You and I get all excited when DC Universe figures are $15.
I know, exactly.
And they're like 7 inches. It's like, oh man, and this thing's $15. That's like 3 more inches of awesome, right?
I know. But DC Universe figures also have a way better articulation. Well, most of them anyway. Yeah, most of them.
Most of them work a lot better.
Way more design. Way better design.
The same.
Yeah, they stand up about the same.
Kind of odd and off to the off center.
So if you're a huge Sonic fan, I would recommend picking them up. But if you're not that big into Sonic, you probably would pass on it.
Yeah.
So next up on the review docket here, we got ourselves a Star Wars Vintage Series AT-RT driver from Revenge of the Sith.
I don't know. He looks pretty cool. I don't know. He kind of he's different than most of the clone troopers that they made.
I like it.
Different color pattern. Yeah, he's green and brown.
Exactly. He's like he's Kashyyyk colors.
He's in the shit, man. He is in the shit.
He is deep in it because Kashyyyk was like Vietnam of the Clone Wars. Okay, like it was dirty. People were dying left and right.
Nobody wanted to be there.
Wookiee fur everywhere, all over the place.
More Wookiees you can count. All right, they all look the same, man.
The Wookiee was going around going,
you don't know what he's saying,
which roughly translates to "Me love you long time."
Yeah,
but the clone troopers weren't all about that.
No, they just blasted them.
Yeah,
can't blame them, man. But,
so anyway, let's talk about the package. It's a retro package, the Kenner old school retro packaging. Even though the figure this is based on came out like 2 years ago. It's 2004, 2005.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So that drives me nuts with the vintage collection. I feel like it should have been just like, all right, maybe original movie stuff or stuff that was made by Kenner, and instead they're like, let's just put everything in a vintage package because it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Now, one thing I noticed this at the store today when I first saw these is the vintage packaging. I hate this thing here. I think as a society we have evolved past the punch out.
Yeah, and then you gotta take all of them off the rack.
Exactly.
To the one you want.
Yeah, and the Walmart, because they just got them in, so I think they unloaded like 5 cases of them or whatever onto the thing. So if you happen to see the figure you really wanted at like 10 figures deep in the thing, you'd have to take off all 9 of those in order to get to them. Or there's a good chance that some asshole is going to come along and just start ripping them down and destroying the packaging or whatever. So if you want to keep them in the package or whatever, you're going to have like it ripped because some dickhead was too lazy to actually take them off and he just decided to rip them down until he got to the one he wanted.
So much easier.
Yeah.
A little dickhead or a little kid.
Yeah.
Probably.
I mean, it just seems so cheap. It seems very cheap. And I understand like old packaging was like that or whatever, but I mean, the whole reason they did this is for the aesthetic purposes. But I mean, come on, you don't have to make it exactly like the original figures that came out like 30 years ago.
The original figure had the damn hook, man.
Well, this one had the hook. Yeah. So that's very frustrating. I think it's annoying that you have to you actually have to physically remove all the figures in front of it to get to the ones you want to.
I guess Hasbro's idea is like maybe by the time they dig out this figure 10 figures deep, they'll want to buy at least another one of those 10 figures.
I don't know. I doubt it.
And make up that $70 billion we lost last year.
Yeah.
Damn it, we didn't raise prices enough.
The ATRTs don't seem very safe, if you think about it.
They do not.
You don't have a lot of protection on those things.
Of course, the idea is this is before, or this is during the Clone Wars when it's all happening, so I guess they haven't evolved to change.
I mean, it's only 20 years. I mean, come on.
I guess
technology doesn't evolve that drastically, or
whatever.
It's been 20 years.
The way I see it is like you ever look at an iron, like to iron your clothes, and it says "Don't iron clothes while they're still on you."
Yeah.
Somebody had to do that before they put the sticker on.
Yeah.
So maybe the idea here is that they had to have a couple guys fall off these things before they decided.
Well, no, you just fall off. I mean, anybody shoots them. I mean, it's a complete waste of materials. All you have to do is shoot the driver, and it's dismantled.
My thing is like we're in a society, like it's a civilization here that has like jets that can like hover and like speeder bikes and stuff like that. So why wouldn't you use just a speeder bike instead? You have some guy up on a walker. And it's like he's more of a target now because he's up.
I mean, as if the chicken legs aren't vulnerable to attack enough.
Well, maybe he's not that good of a soldier to begin with.
I don't know.
Maybe he had to be a target.
I think it's something that they designed and they thought it looked cool and they could care less, whether it was actually functional. Which is basically the same thing with the AT-ATs and AT-STs or whatever. I mean, they have these long legs, and all you have to do is take out the leg, and the whole thing falls, and it blows up and kills anybody inside. All right, let's get this guy over.
You want it to fail.
So here he is out of package. This is the Star Wars Revenge of the Sith Vintage Series AT-RT driver, and he's pretty sweet. I'll start off with talking about it a little bit. I like the little details here. He's for a Star Wars figure, he's got some really nice paint applications. And just little details that set him off.
Yeah, I like him. I think he's cool. He's definitely unique and different than his clone troopers. He's not solid white. He has the brown and gray and green look to him. And I don't know. Overall, I think this guy's cool. I think he's definitely different.
Toast and goats.
Yeah.
I highly agree. I like the colors break him up, but I tell you, my favorite little feature on this guy is this cool little mesh.
Totally.
That is definitely my favorite feature.
Yeah, it gives him posability, but also I guess protection or whatever.
Yeah.
You got to stay protected, man.
Straight up.
Out in the woods, you don't want to get hit by a bush.
That way, those thorns don't get into your skin.
Exactly.
That's right. And I do like his helmet. I think it's kind of like a cool mix of like all three types of helmets, like the Clone Trooper helmet, the Stormtrooper helmet, and the Scout Trooper. I think it has a little bit of some characteristics of each, and I think that's kind of cool.
And as we're all aware, Scout Trooper is, of course, the best kind of trooper, so can't go wrong.
Yeah. I guess this guy's sort of like the Scout Trooper from more like the jungle, like camouflage Scout Trooper type thing.
At least in this thing.
He looks more like even though he drives that odd vehicle, he looks more like he should be on the speeder bike. Yeah. He looks more like the biker trooper.
Yeah, he looks like. His armor looks like kind of lightweight armor too. It doesn't look very bulky.
He does look. Yeah, I mean, it looks really nice. He's got even I think I was mentioning he's got this mini backpack. It's just so tiny.
Yeah.
I wonder what he's got in there.
Maybe it's his camel pack.
Maybe it's like an oxygen tank or something like that. If the air quality isn't the same or whatever. He does come with some cool weapons. He comes with this thing with a strap. It's almost kind of like a I don't even know what it is.
Almost looks like a grenade launcher.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure.
There's a big hole on the inside.
It's really
and of course,
sweet.
like a pretty generic rifle, but this thing's very flimsy. You can just bend it around like that.
Yeah, it's my big. I think it's a qualm I have with a lot of these figures. I really hate. This is a pet peeve of mine. Taking stuff out of the package and the accessories are all just bent to hell.
Yeah.
Hasbro's really bad with that, right?
It really is.
Especially the Star Wars stuff. Yeah.
And it's I open it up, or I can even see it in the package. I try to look at the ones I'm buying and try to get a good one, and I shouldn't have to do that. I shouldn't have to look through the package and make sure that some nub just didn't sit there and just put it in a 90-degree angle and then throw it in.
Well, I mean, you could always heat it up, and
I understand that, but I feel like
but should you have to?
exactly. So that's
Do you have to heat up your toys every time you want to?
Exactly. Every time I take it out of the package, I don't think I should have to go through and do a fix up real fast. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just me on my soapbox.
Right.
But overall, he's a nice figure.
Overall, yeah, he is a cool figure.
You guys want to do what we do?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's knock him out.
All right, cool. I will start off with the value here. I got him at Walmart. He was like $9 after tax. So not too bad. Overall, he got a 7.7 for value. The $9 price point, especially for the vintage series, is pretty typical. And for the value, you get a really decent figure here. Nice posability. Decent paint, and he gets 2 guns and a helmet. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's kind of valuable. Cool packaging.
He needs the gun to survive.
Yeah, but 2 kind of flimsy guns.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Go for it.
Appearance, we gave him an 8.3 for appearance. He does come with the Chody Jenga Fed head, but you can always
Cover that up.
A little dab of super glue, and you never have to look at the ugly face again.
Or a large dab of super glue, depending on your frustration.
Exactly. Well, overall, we thought this figure looked really cool. Aesthetically, he's very pleasing. The paint apps are fantastic on him. There's no defects whatsoever. And overall, the color scheme and everything, he matches the character, and he's a very nice looking figure. He's not boring or bland or anything. So.
Yeah.
Looks tight.
Yeah.
All right. For quality, we gave this figure a total of 8.5. Once again, he looks very awesome. Good posability. My only qualm was that the posability is nice, but it's also somewhat limited. So the standing up pose is kind of the only thing I could really think of to get him in that would hold.
I'm sure
him
you could ride on the back of the ATRT or whatever.
Yeah, or something. But but still, overall, really good. He does exactly what he should. And it's not like I expect him to do karate kicks all day.
Yeah, like he would need to for some reason.
Totally, dude.
You never know when he's going to get into some Matrix action.
Yes,
you never know.
Jungles of Kashyyyk.
Look, the annual Clone Trooper gymnastic competition is only a few months away. He needs to practice.
After that, it's the breakdance competition.
Yeah. And he's auditioning for the lead role in Bring It On.
Yeah.
Check out my new dance move. I call it Order 67. So yeah.
So what do we give this guy?
So overall, he got an 8.2. Pros and cons of the figure. A little bit salty on the price, but it's kind of typical, unfortunately. Also, the weapons are kind of shoddy as far as a soft plastic. They don't hold their shape very well. And he's got limited posability, but I think the pros totally outweigh it. We have a great quality figure with lots of posability, really beautiful sculpting details here, and great paint applications. So pick him up.
Overall, solid figure. If you like the troopers and everything like that, I definitely would recommend getting a whole squad of these guys. So.
A whole bunch.
Yeah. All right, this has been another exciting episode of Atomic Martian Toy Reviews. This is our 19th episode, so make sure you tune in next week. We will have our 20th episode, and also we'll be doing the drawing for the winner of our contest. So definitely check us out, check out the contest and everything, and make sure you enter, and go to tenacioustoys.com and buy lots of stuff from them as well.
Check out radartoys.com and buy lots of stuff from them.
Yeah, you could do that too.
T-shirt Bordello.
Yeah, T-shirt Bordello. Buy 3 get 1 free.
Go to cafepress.com and get your Atomic Martian t-shirts.
That we see nothing from.
Go ahead and buy
just
all
max
7.
out your credit cards.
Yeah.
On all Atomic, anything we have on our website, just buy all of our affiliates. Just go down the list, buy everything that they sell.
We should have a make a donation button. You know that?
We do have a donation button.
Oh, we do?
Yeah. No one's donated though.
You dicks! You should donate to us.
Yeah, donate. Give us all your money.
So we can go use it to buy these guys.
So I'm gonna buy
a whole legion.
A whole legion of ATRT drivers.
With no ATRTs to ride on,
no.
unfortunately.
No. But if you're donating enough money, we can buy those too.
Yeah.
If they even made them, I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, watch our other episodes, watch our quick toy reviews and stuff like that, and you can check us out at Facebook and Twitter and
the
YouTube.
website.
Here, you're probably watching this on YouTube now anyway.
Yeah.
So the website, atomicmartians.com, and
that's a big one.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
So check it out.
All right,
sweet
ladies. All right, we're saving all the good stuff for next week. This is our 20th episode.
We have good stuff coming up.
I don't know. Do we? Is there anything you want to get? No, I haven't bought anything lately.
I haven't bought anything in a while.
Here's hoping something awesome comes out.
I know.
Yeah, let's cross our fingers.
Sounds like this would be the perfect occasion for me to get some of that Nerf End Strike stuff, and we can just have a battle royale downstairs on camera.
It might happen. It might happen.
Better if we could get that going on in the middle of Walmart. That would probably be the best.
Or superhero masks. You can always rock some superhero masks.
We'll figure something out. We gotta do something special for the 20th episode.
Yeah.
I know.
We gotta make sure it's not gonna be lame.
Yeah, like our other 19 episodes.
Yeah, like our Star Wars episode. The Star Wars Ganza that turned into a shit
Well,
fest.
that was the
I should post that on YouTube just so people. Well, no, because
we were so excited about Star Wars that it just couldn't live up to our expectations.
They're really
No.
good. Well,
I think we geek out too much whenever we do Star Wars
The thing
stuff.
is, it would have been obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
We spent like 20 minutes talking, so apparently I can't do any more Star Wars stuff.
No, because we just get too excited.
Unless it's
we
by
get too worked
yourself,
up.
yeah.
All right, well that's been
That's
it.
it.
All right, we probably should have logged off like 10 minutes ago. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
that's cool. You can
So
look this
I'll
up.
cut all that crap out.